Here are our seeds. I'm gonna fire up the lights. So excited. This is a growing light we jerry-rigged from our office ceiling. So we have a timer here. This light will turn on when we come in the morning about 9 a.m. and turn off at 5 p.m. And because we're in an office, none of us are gonna be here on Saturday or Sunday, so the timer works great for that. And what we'll do as far as watering goes, again, this is an experiment. We're just gonna do a little extra watering on Friday and hope for the best. Now let's go back to Rob and see what he has to say about growing lights.
You know, actually, no microgreens or sprouts need light to get through that first initial phase to an edible phase, really, on almost anything. None of them require light. That's what's so amazing about this.
Like no light at all?
Yeah, I mean, like corn shoot, you do in pitch black, and it manages. That's the thing that, you know, for me, I'm a seed nerd, so I guess you geek out on things, but you think about it. I mean, everything that seed needs, it's all there inside the seed. All of its energy, all of its DNA, all of its structure, plus its ability to grow with or without light. It's incredible. It's only once it's kind of established itself that the photosynthesis process really kicks in and needs that to get everything going. So you don't require light. However, light changes things. So what you'll find is if I grow sprouts without any light, they're gonna be very pale in color. Right? Very leggy and not as attractive, but their flavor is really pretty nice. So I always tell people, don't freak out about light. Actually, experiment with it. Try with, try without, and see what you like.
All right, guys, here are our sprouts. Look at that, so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do one more rinse, and then we're gonna eat them.
Look at all those sprouts, that's 1 tablespoon. This is the grand finale of our sprouts project, and short amount of time, 4 days. This is the Grand Canyon mix. It's clover, radish, and mustard. And this is the spring mix. It's alfalfa, radish, and broccoli.
And in this one you can see it's kind of pink, so maybe that's the pink radish.
So this is a lot of seeds. How many seeds did you use to?
It's a tablespoon of each, that's it.
And then how do you store them?
We did our final rinse and then I spun them in my salad spinner, and it's nice to do the salad spinner because you can knock off some of the seeds. And then all you do is just get Ziploc baggie and you can just put them in there and then just store them in your refrigerator.
How long do you think for?
I'm not really sure. A week maybe? Yeah. There's our sprouts. Let's try some.
Wow, I don't think I've ever had like homemade sprouts before.
I think it would be nice also just radish sprouts or just broccoli sprouts to really get a taste rather than the mix.
Delish. That's really good.
They're fresh, they're crunchy. And it's important to make a log of what you're growing because sometimes you forget. It's nice to write it down too, what grows faster, what germinates faster, things like that. Is there anything in microgreens you shouldn't grow as far as a microgreen?
Yeah, well, anything that you wouldn't, anything like in the Solanaceae family, so like our eggplant and, you know, in the nightshade family, that you wouldn't eat tomatoes, you know, those are things that you're not going to eat that plant structure. Because that's what you're eating, right? We're eating the plant structure. So anything that you would normally eat, a broccoli, carrots, you know, carrot and parsley are in the same family. So it's the same type of thing, an onion, a leek, all of that, you're really eating plant.
The moment we've all been waiting for, our beautiful microgreens here are ready to be harvested.
And we have some delicious treats to eat them with.
We got to taste them. That's a big part of this, is tasting them all. But before we dive in and start harvesting them, cutting them, I have a confession to make. We did kill our first round of microgreens. It was over the holidays. We were all going to be gone from the office, and Mark took them home and they died. So
it's okay. Microgreens are easy to grow and they are also very easy to kill. So don't be discouraged if yours die. Luckily, they're not too much of a time investment, so you don't lose a lot when you accidentally or by neglect to kill your microgreens.
Ours were looking good. As you see in the time lapse, they look awesome. Our friends at True Leaf Market grew these for us.
And as you can see, these were grown in a cream cheese container. This one's in a nice little pot.
You can grow microgreens in anything. You don't have to have a growing tray. And she was saying that this is fun because when she has like a brunch or lunch, she can put this out on the table and her guests could just cut some and put them on their eggs. Or...
Awesome. I love that idea.
Yeah,
it's so cute. Well, let's dive in. Tell us what we have.
These are pea shoots, as some of you may obviously notice. Arugula here, red mustard here, radish, broccoli, and then this is a special from True Leaf called Bright Lights. It's similar to chard. So this first row up here is the hydroponic material, and this second row behind is the potting mix.
But they're the same seeds.
Yeah, this is how I would probably cut from the, that's what I was
Then
imagining.
you can just cut it right on top of whatever it is you're you're eating it on
Yeah,
like a salad.
Just right onto the. Oh, should we do that? Should we bring out the snacks?
Yeah,
Okay.
bring out the snacks.
I decided, I think we should keep these on the table. And then when we have some
You just watched part 3 of our 3-part series on microgreens and sprouts. Click on this video to start at the beginning for part 1 and click here to subscribe to our Modern Gardener YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.